Can I get a YouTube? Hey YouTube, what is good, man? It's your boy Benji, and we are back balling. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. We are checking out, of course, the Chosen One, Son, Chosen One Jr., Little Bron, Bronny Jr., LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, man. Anyways, he just went off. I think this is all perfect timing. Not long after he was getting a lot of criticism from Stephen A. Smith and the likes, the entire world, everybody was at his neck. This dude stay low key. Let everybody else do the talking for me. Let everybody else yap. I'm gonna stay humble. And at the very end of the day, he did what he came to do, man. He's working. He's on the grind. He's trying to make things happen. He dropped 39 points, and I think amidst all the scrutiny that this kid is getting, I think it's only right we show a lot of love, and we're just gonna break down the footage. So let's check it out together, man. You know we love to do that over here. Let's get straight to it. Hopefully I'm not blocking the score or nothing like that. That'd be crazy.
Also doing those tonight, of course, Bronny James making his return to the South Bay Lakers. Now his
Yo, that look like two Bryces.
brother Bryce is
All right, what do y'all think too? I want to let that kind of ruminate in the air. A lot of people have been talking about Bryce and believe that Bryce is the one. Like people think that he's gonna be the one that's gonna be better than Bronny. He's gonna be the true successor of LeBron James. What y'all think?
on hand.
For the Warriors. Oliveri lobs it. Bronny James.
That's
draws
nice.
the foul.
Gotta finish those. I will say these two got a really good connection. I gotta salute that.
Oliveri.
Great backdoor cut. I mean, keeping it very simple. Amidst all the motion in the offense. Let's check it out, man. Hold on. Let's get straight to it, man. Backdoor. Pay attention to this double stack over here. This double stack is keeping this big man occupied. So Bronny, great read. Cuts.
Oliveri.
Lob. He threw it a little behind him, though. Oliveri did. But
Bronny James draws the foul.
foul, he ain't finished. See if he knocks these down.
Bronny James as well as
Taken by Santa Cruz.
I'm guessing he did.
Played collegiately.
The free
at the
beat cuts.
NAIA level, Indiana Wesleyan University.
That's
Bronny
nice.
James.
you have the same guys here.
Santa Cruz. Played
This is an interesting play. Look at this. Hold on.
Bronny James as well as
for Santa Cruz.
So big man stops. Typically, this is like a center court handoff, a dribble, a weave, or something like that for the big man. What he ends up doing is setting like a kind of a screen for Oliveri to kind of squeeze through and end up setting a screen on Bronny.
Cruz.
I don't know if that was purposeful or not,
Collegiate.
because then of course our big sets the true screen that he was supposed to set.
At the
So it's all types of confusion right now. Bronny could swing past to Oliveri at the top of the key. He got a big man rolling. He's got a man in the weak side. He's got a strong side corner.
NAIA level,
This is normally a lob. Like big man is expecting a lob.
Indiana
But I'm not mad at this. High off the glass.
Wesleyan
At
University.
the end of the day, you put your big man in a position to score. So guards, I mean, get the thing up high up on the glass because you're setting your big man up for an opportunity to win. It's gonna be a lot of yapping, man. We're breaking this down.
Bronny James.
That's 4 points for Bronny.
That's right. We got to kind of call it for what it is. That was a great hit by
Swing
Tim.
pass,
I love
simple,
that.
ball
The
movement.
James family, they are right.
All right.
It's been a
So
long
this is all
season.
true
You have the same
possible
guys
opportunities. I like this.
Day in and day out. That's a good thing for you.
This is again why we talk about, bro. I keep telling y'all, bro. Yeah, everybody's worried about bag work. Look at this movement. One dribble handoff. 1, 2, 3. Decision has to be made. So y'all, as soon as you touch the paint, decision has to be made. If you're driving, you have to make something happen. Get your defender off you. Nice little float. On balance, off 2 feet. It's important that you finish off 2 feet. Give yourself options.
8-6 start as we
That's a
settle in
dangerous pass.
on a Monday night. First
Back door.
back between these teams.
Goal 10.
And that's a goal 10. 2 more for Bronny James, who continues to cook.
There's gonna be something that's gonna happen in G League, bro. Dude's gonna get back cut. They send these little cross double screens, and there's the action. Oh my gosh, they destroyed that.
Defensively.
Good D.
Here comes Bronny James behind the back.
I
Turnaround.
don't like that shot, Brownie. I don't like that shot. That's a force. This is one where everybody's got to get a little better. Like this is a result of a bunch of things. First of all, like that play, big man. It's like we gonna look at Light's plays too. This is the reason somebody who's in the G League, and no disrespect, but you know, bro, making reads that quick is tough, bro. Against these type of athletes is not easy. So everybody's gotta get adjusted. Right here, this is honestly the shot that most coaches would probably ask for. You have a shot opportunity at the rim, point blank range. You try to finish on somebody, 8 times out of 10 you get a foul call at the very least. But some of these dudes are just really crazy athletes. He had a shooter in the corner though, whatever. So this is the one. Keep your dribble alive. I don't think you need to force it. Because, I mean, this big man is lost. You can swing it to your shooter over here. You don't have to force this shot up with 15 seconds left on the clock.
The back, turn around.
Doing a rim run and able to take what the defense gave him.
Oh my goodness. Shoot the first one, bro.
Leads the G League at more than 10 assists per game, but turns it over here. Dejuan Gordon on the move. And it's tapped out to Bronny James.
Good swing. Stanley, shoot!
James leading the Lakers with 8 points in the quarter.
Nice flow. But Bronny kills those little, like, loose crossovers where it feels like he's on loose control of the ball.
The Lakers with 8 points in the quarter.
I like it, though. That's a big body right there. Big guard. BGU.
7-2 this month.
They've done a great job, Chris. They really have. It's under control.
He
plays at his own speed.
That's a nice screen, but again, this is where Bronny has developed. Decision making, because at the end of the day, now he's playing with some confidence. Now people are stepping up and they're getting in the gaps. So now your second reads are going to have to start coming. You're going to have to start making decisions based off of that help defender. Because right here, most people were giving Bronny the shot. They're going under the screen. They're sagging on in the paint. So Bronny was trying to force it up layups and trying to force up a 3 right here. Now this decision-making portion right here in the mid-range is going to be his next level of growth, since he is going to be a point guard. I like this little backdoor screen or back screen. This is not bad for a pop. Again, leaving feet to pass, something you shouldn't do too much as a guard, because that's when you end up stuff getting deflected. Bronny, clutch us up. Oh my gosh. That's G League ball. That's how you end up with a shot like that. There you go. Bronny ain't got no assist, and he's definitely been swinging the rock. Woo! He can't get no foul calls. He's pushing off though, so I mean, you're not gonna let that one go. I'm not bad at that, bro. Nice float. Yeah, get in there and rebound, bro.
Armstrong tried to follow his
we call the peel from him.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have missed it. He's over that long. Nice. Contain. Foul? That's weak. Didn't affect the play at all. I hate those type of calls.
Steal for James. Galloping downhill, and a
He's
southpaw
quick.
finish. Lakers
Nice.
have to get back.
We talked about at the beginning, both teams want to get out and into an open court.
Bag.
James, tough following shot, and he
Yeah.
puts it down.
I love the way he changes pace.
Red
And the thing is,
James
bro,
from-
if you pay attention, bro, it's something that I preach about, bro. Angles. Bronny's taking advantage of these angles. Like, it's looking a lot different in comparison to what the stuff that we've seen from him on, like, regular. And a lot of guards, in truth. A lot of guards have difficulty trying to attack these angles properly. Look what I mean. Goes out the screen, straightens right up. Look where he's at. Right in between the elbow and top of the key.
Sit down.
Never breaks the paint. Meaning, all this tan or this hardwood over here, he doesn't get into the angle. Most guards I see end up somewhere over here. Accepts the contact. You don't get the call, but this is what helps you get away from that secondary defender. And it kind of puts this guy, number 44, in a tough position, because He's trying to guard without fouling. So he's either going to foul you or, you know, you bump and you end up with a shot. And there's no space to create a shot. What I'm talking about is find the most optimal angle to the basket. It's normally a straight line. Not through the guy, but through the guy.
James picked up by Rowe. Fires a three. Bronny James motors downhill and lays
He's
it in.
chicken winging though. He's throwing that chicken wing.
Points for the rookie. 3-point territory this first half.
Keeps it simple though, bro. He doesn't do too much like extra dribbling.
Just two at the break.
1-2 moves, boom.
Wow.
Throw that chicken wing.
James, lob it up.
That big man doesn't have enough bounce for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is like the second time we've seen him at the rim. But see what I'm saying? So now the guys are forcing over because Bronny's been hitting jump shots, bro. And if you remember watching him in the beginning of the G League season, everybody was going under. Bronny's back, forcing him over. So now you put this guy in a strange situation. Timing is a little funky because for some reason the guard with a big guard's cutting all the way out. So the timing is what threw that off. Brian would have had a shot had this guy not ran through the paint like that at that time.
James.
Don't think that's a bad pass. I think, brother, you can come down with that. Like, come on now. What are you thinking about? He was barely over the rim.
Lob it up. Oliveri has missed all 8 attempts from the field after that career-high 35. James careens to the cup.
That's tough.
And give him one on the house. Bronny James, the field goal plus the foul.
And that was right in the cup, too.
A 20-piece tonight for Bronny James, who is averaging more than 20 points a game here in the G League. Now 21 points.
Nice.
64 is on the board. James watched by Hinson. Step back three. Bullseye!
You shot it.
Bronny
You shot it with
James.
confidence.
Radioactive tonight in South Bay. David Johnson.
We ain't seen Bronny get off like this in a long time. Bro, it's just crazy to me because everybody was sitting there so ready to write him off. But, again, we have to understand the importance of situational basketball. Bronny has to be in a situation where he has to be the guy to take the shot in order to learn what it's like to take the shot and then make the adjustment subsequently. We've seen Bronny over the years playing with a group of talented kids from middle school to high school to college and even in the NBA. He's never really had to be in a situation in which the team was defending or depending on him in order to get a bucket. Now, he's in scenarios where plays have to be made or you're going to sit. You have to make the most of your minutes and opportunities while you're on the court. So now we've seen more Bronny in a true lead guard position. This is forcing him to learn quickly. Again, this is why I think it was the most beneficial for him to go to the NBA following his freshman season. If the goal was NBA, what was he going to learn? Mess around in school, having to worry about going to classes, and then playing a collegiate game that doesn't even emulate the professional game. So it's more important for him to learn alongside his dad, learn alongside the greats, and be able to hoop. Focus on nothing but.
That's been something extremely good.
Oh my gosh.
And once again, he's right there at the cup again.
Nice.
Another finish. This time a kiss off.
Good.
Again, he's right behind, and that's been something extremely.
So yanks him. Look at this angle. Attacks the second guy. Instead of breaking through this elbow, look at what he does. Doesn't circle around the paint. Straight through. Watch out. I'm going to the cup. You got to get out of my way.
Again, he's right there at the cup again.
And that creates enough just space for you to shoot the shot.
He's got 26.
It was nice.
Hinson. Three-pointer pops out.
But he's been in attack mode.
He's torching that kid. He took off too close to the basket. I think that kid tripped him. Nah, he lost the ball.
But he's been in attack mode. Head down.
Same play, bump. But this one is the one, like I said, where you now have to make that secondary decision. Because now defenders are keying on you. We just saw you score. So you see how defenders helping in this play versus But he made that move before,
Good to see.
and nobody's helping. It's cool. Now you're making shots. People are stepping up in order to guard you.
He's been in attack mode.
This is where you start making your secondary moves. Whether you're pulling up, you're stepping back, you're floating, you're kicking it out, you're cross-courting it, you're dumping it off. This is when you start making your secondary decisions. And it's early in the shot clock, too.
Downhill.
So you don't have to force this type of stuff.
Because he definitely has brought some teardroppers down.
James pulls the trigger.
He has this weird habit of like not jumping in a shot. Like it's really weird. He like doesn't get off the floor. It's that LaMelo shot.
This time Jackson Rowe has the assignment. Tonight.
Well,
He went early. That was nearly. Oh, good
James on the
pass.
skip. Johnson. Big finish for Solomon. 15 from
I don't know how he doesn't get ripped, bro. The way he crosses that over. Told y'all, secondary decision making. Screen and rescreen. That's a really nice slip. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all stop leaving his feet to make these passes.
Entry pass broken up.
Machines, we'll take it. $3 for $1.
Sticks the three. Erie Collins on a step back. And Bronny James.
Look
Serge
at-
Amari Rice.
Well, well, well. Here we are again.
Jackson Rowe, the leather larceny. Recovered again by Hinson.
That was what was that?
Walled up underneath.
That's that young man's strength I've been telling you guys about. That boy's been in the weight room.
45 protein cookies.
That's a really good screen.
That could change the difference, right?
And Lakers.
Yo, does Bronny have an assist yet? Like, yo, what are we doing, guys?
In the G League. James,
I like his patience.
step back.
I like his
Hand in
patience.
face.
Nice.
You
That's a
bet.
tough shot. That's a
New
tough shot.
career high for Bronny James in the G League.
I was on the alert for a reason.
A heat check. Well, couldn't take it. Got a foul away from the basketball.
A lot of credit.
And now Bronny
Indeed.
James has the takeaway. Serge Amari Rice lays it in.
First assist. No way.
Milwaukee Bucks has followed that up.
That's why you watch the games, bro, because
32 points.
all this stuff is
on
deceiving,
almost
bro.
17 from the field.
Low buys. Anybody get caught in the bad
Thank
way?
you.
It's another takeaway. Look out!
Oh my gosh, no way you windmilled that at this point in the game. I feel you, bro. Go stupid.
It's another takeaway. Look out below! Windmill finish for Nicholas.
Oh, nice windmill.
Crowd is going crazy. You know that last timeout.
Mm.
They're taking offense to that.
Wow.
Oh, the little
He's doing this thing where he's bringing the ball in front of the defender. That's why that keeps happening.
highlight reel.
Just keep it simple.
James steps into a three. Missed it.
Oh, that looked crazy.
But wow.
James draws the
Yes, they do.
The wings. Stop. Let me say, leave his feet to pass. Likes the daisical passes.
puts it on the deck and a finger roll finish.
4 points by itself. This
It's so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a split second. I told you, I don't understand how nobody's ripping that, bro.
And fouled by Armstrong going after that loose ball.
He crossed that over loose, man.
Just informed us that it is a successful challenge, and Bronny's reaction tells you everything. The foul has been changed, and it's against Bronny James, and that is his 5th tonight.
figure they're gonna have to do something to change the tempo around.
This is Bronny James. It's good. Another one for Bronny.
That's tough. Yeah, when he gets to hop into the shot, it's crazy.
35 for the rookie. His 4th trade to up. James,
That was
you're on
nice.
step. It bounces in. Of course it
Yeah.
does. 37 for Bronny.
Little touch on it, little touch on it.
Yeah, he was moving.
Armstrong. Shot clock's down to 5. And it's intercepted.
Bronny, what the heck? Like, listen to me. It's Bronny, what?
Watched by Armstrong.
Like, that dude's sitting right there in the gap.
Clock's down to 5.
I guess he thought that was going to be the perfect moment for, like, you know, the dude. He didn't even fade right. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got to fade. So, this is Bronny. Don't make that decision, bro. With 1 minute left to go in the game, don't make that decision.
And it's intercepted.
Go one-on-one. I would much rather prefer you go one-on-one with the dude that you're cooking. Good block, though.
By Stanley Johnson. 8 wins in their last 10 games. Hinson can't hit from outside. Bronny James down. Hinson picks up Bronny James.
Whole family. Bring out that 40 piece.
Yeah.
Bronny.
James cashes the first. What's in store for the future? 39 for Bronny.
So you telling me this dude could have had 40 and he was playing around? Missed the free throw?
James with a minute 10 to play.
40 looks way better than 39.
In Florida, took him up to Birmingham, last 2 in Texas. These are their final 2 road games of the season. James lost it.
Okay.
Bronny, I don't know about this, though. This is end of the game, unclutchness.
Florida took him up to Birmingham.
See, but here's this is what we need, though. This is what we need reps doing. Handle the rock.
Last 2 in Texas. These are their final 2 road games of the season. James lost it.
Okay. Through the basketball situation. What?
They won't foul Bronny. He'll come up one shy of that 40 burger. But Bronny.
7 turnovers. All right, that's crazy. But yeah, that's what they in the G League for. Learn from their mistakes. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me check the comments out. It's gonna be getting better and better. Keep going, guys. Confidence back, proud of you. And I think that's the biggest thing, bro. Him having the confidence amidst all this craziness that's going on. People talking bad about this kid, like, bro, he's just there to develop, like a lot of these guys are. At the end of the day, we haven't had a standout player yet from this draft class. You could argue a couple of the guys. I mean, let's do it. I mean, Kenneth, he's been doing what we expected from him. As well as our boy up in San Antonio. Our top guys, you know, verdict's still out on them. Some other big-time guards that got drafted, the verdict's still out. But at the very end of the day, these guys are young and they're all going to learn and get adjusted. Let me know what y'all think.